Hi everyone, this is Mr. Fusion Designs and welcome to our channel. Today we are doing a modification for the Batman 1989 Batmobile from Fanhome, and we are going to attempt to modify the center hub for the steering wheel. Now, this is very incorrect. It should be silver. It should have some hexagon bolts on there. So I have come up with a modification, as you can see, and it comes in two separate parts just to make it easier. So that's the bat emblem that needs to be painted black, and this will need to be painted silver. And some versions I have seen the bolts black, some versions I have seen the bolts silver, but I might do mine's black just to make it stand out a bit. And yeah, I've 3D printed this on a resin printer, and that was a Anycubic Photon M3 Plus. And I'm sorry I'm not able to share my settings for that because everyone has different settings, different environments. Now, depending on the way you print this, I've printed mine's with supports on these legs. So I need to just file that down slightly. You would be able to see how that lines up, and you could see that just needs a bit filed down. So I got a file and carefully just get some of those supports off, and that should just slide in. You need to do this now before it is painted, because it will make it a lot easier holding it, because you might smudge the paint or so forth. So just get that. I guess you don't want to go too much because you want that a tight fit. So we're just going to see how much we're going down first. And it's a bit fiddly because of the way these are. But I don't want to go too much down. You always could go slowly. It's better to take it step by step than taking it all the way down, and then it's too much. So in this direction, let's see how that goes. And I believe it needs to be a little bit more. Yeah, I could see this one needs more. So I can see the support right there. Let's get that right off. So I think we got this now filed down to where it needs to go. We will clean this up before painting, but let's see how this fits now. You have to get it. There we go. So you can see that fits perfectly well. Then your emblem will go. I have to make sure which way this goes. Just there. And you need to line that up. It needs to be glued in place from the reverse, not the top. And that will go just on that. So that's perfect. We're going to get this painted. So now this is now primed, and we need to spray it the color we intend to have it. So I have used this primer, and the base was that, and this will be the color we are using, the chrome, but it doesn't really turn into chrome, and you will see the color in a minute. So I just wanted to show you that before we get to the color we intend to have it. So I'll be back. So I have painted that with this. You can see it's not really a chrome, but it gives it, I think, the right amount of the color that's needed. And I have this black marker that I will try and just color the inside of this. It just needs to be colored in. And I'm going to just do that, and I will be back with you. So that is now being painted, and I really like how it turned out. Let's see here. You can just about see it. I did get a line. It's the way I printed it, but still, I'm happy. And that will need to dry, and then I'm going to put the emblem attached. But I guess we can do this now. So let's get this in the right order. So the 3 pins will just go through, and we will just push this through the steering wheel. You have to line it up. It is a bit tighter than the one that comes with the Fanhome one, but you have to, I'm not sure if it's paint on there, but I'm going to try to get that on, and you could see the color is quite good with that. Really happy with that. So I'm going to get this fully pushed down, and then when the emblems dried, I just painted it black. We will install the emblem and put the back of it. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we have our steering wheel pressed in place. Our emblem is painted. We have to get this in the correct position before gluing this down. And we only need a bit of glue. We'll make sure it's parallel. Let's just get this. Yeah, I don't want to press it too much. My fingertips. And get that flat as possible. It will be up to you. This is only reason that I can't really get this working on a FDM printer is because of this emblem, because there's a lot of details on that, and unfortunately that won't print on an FDM printer. But I think that looks straight, and you have to agree from that to that, it's a massive difference and well worth the effort. So what we're gonna do, to the reverse of this, you can see I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue to the reverse of that. So I got this, and just dip it a bit in some, I got some gel super glue, just makes it a little bit easier. And I'm just gonna put a slight amount on there just to hold it in place so it doesn't go anywhere. Need to put a bit more. So I'm just gonna be careful just to put a little bit on there. And I think that should be enough. So I'm gonna let that dry. And that should be okay now. So all we have to do is press this in place. If it is a bit tight, you can get like a tweeze or something, make these holes slightly bigger. But we should be good. You want it quite tight. And you need to carefully just press this down. And I think we're there. So, or just about. If you do find that it's a bit loose and not pressing it, you can put a touch of glue to the back of this, but I really like how that came out. So I will make this file available, and I will link it in the description. Also on multimedia platforms, you will see it listed, and you can purchase this file yourself and do that. So I think that's a massive difference, and I really like how that came out. So if you could do us a favor, if you could hit that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, that would be amazing. I really look forward to the next video to show you guys, and thanks a lot for the support, and see you soon.